And now, Brad Sherwood with sports.
Hello and welcome to the Week 3, Week 4, and Week 5 edition of Friday Night Football. I'm Brad Sherwood.
Hello everyone, we are in Headland. We are back at W.H. Brown Stadium. We are back at the Dothan Civic Center, the site of the downtown Dothan Hoops Classic. The tough assignments just keep coming for me. Now I'm at a big media day party, but don't worry, it's all business for me. In Orlando this week, reporting from the Louisiana Superdome, reporting from the Rose Bowl in Pasadena. We are at the University of Phoenix Stadium. The Auburn Tigers are national champions for the first time in 53 years. Now, this game was billed as two high-powered offenses going up against one another, but it turned into a defensive slugfest. But it was the Tigers who came up with one last drive to beat Oregon 22-19. With a 19-yard West Byram kick at the buzzer, Auburn wins the BCS National Title.
Oh, man, I feel great, man. You deserve it. We're the champs. That's all words can't explain it right now. We're just so excited.
We've been through a lot, but I mean, we find a way to win.
How much do you love your team and your teammates right now?
Love them right here. It's a family thing. I just love them so much.
2 years after taking over the program, Gene Chizik leads the Tigers to college football's ultimate prize.
For you to be able to sit up at a table with a bunch of young guys that week in and week out did every single thing we asked them to do every week, and defied all odds and did all the things that people told them they couldn't do, that's the satisfaction in the moment that I have right now.
And as for Auburn quarterback Cam Newton, a season filled with both joy and controversy ends with he and his teammates celebrating.
It wouldn't have got done without these guys that's sitting on the left and right of me. And, I'm not up here to take up all the time. I don't want nobody to feel sorry for me because, throughout this year, didn't nobody feel sorry for Auburn. And, we got the last laugh.
Yeah, there's actually a pretty faithful group of players in Dothan that hits the Ultimate Frisbee field once or twice a week. Many of them play in tournaments all across the Southeast. Don't know much about the game? Well, we headed out to Optimus Field at Westgate Park to find out more in the second part of our special series, Just for Kicks.
Ultimate!
With the shouting of one word, the game begins.
Ultimate!
While the execution of the game can be a challenge, the rules themselves seem pretty simple.
It's kind of like soccer and basketball with a Frisbee on a football field.
Pass the Frisbee to a teammate. You can't run with a Frisbee. You've got to plant your foot and toss it again. When your team completes a pass in the end zone, that's a point.
Yeah! Touchdown!
You move the Frisbee around just almost like you would in basketball. You switch the sides of the court, try to get open, and then find an open lane to throw it through.
Just like in basketball, there's usually a man-to-man defense.
Right defense!
Different throwing styles for different players. Some prefer the backhand, others throw forehanded or with a flick, and still others try the overhead approach. Sometimes the defense dictates the throw. You've got just 10 seconds to get rid of the Frisbee.
So 4. So 5.
And if it seems like a lot of running, well, it is.
It's probably the best form of exercise you can get. The gym's okay, but this really works you.
For me, Ultimate Frisbee is just sprinting and staying in shape.
The players come in all shapes and sizes, guys and girls, young and not as young, with shoes or shoeless. The players say they play Ultimate Frisbee because, of course, it's a lot of fun.
We want to make it fun. Now, when we get a little bit more serious when tournaments come up.
There's a good feeling of team spirit out here. There's some really great players, but people don't take it too seriously, so you can have a good time.
A few orange cones, a single Frisbee, and a few friends, and you've got a game.
The people make it fun.
Well, the Dothan group plays out at Westgate Park on Sunday afternoons at 1 o'clock, each Wednesday night as well at 7:30. It's an open invitation for anyone who wants to play. Reg and Skyler. Conquering the Ozark Skate Park is my challenge. My challengers are skateboarding geniuses Stevie Williams and John Morgan.
I'm putting on every pad they gave me. None of these other kids have pads on, but I don't care. I'm not getting hurt out here.
Stevie and John will choose the skills. If I accomplish those skills, I move on to something more difficult. After some skating around to get comfortable,
we're going to the ramps. This is where I die.
Bend your knees, keep your balance when you go up, and when you hit the bomb, kind of press down on your back leg to pump.
Things didn't start out too strong. The first event, and I'm down.
I don't know about the landing. I don't know about the landing.
On the next try, I managed to stay on the board, and we're moving on. The level of difficulty jumps way up now, though, as I have to try to drop in on a vertical ramp. It's at this point I start discovering new ways to fall.
All right, I'll strike one.
You know what they always say, the fifth time is the charm.
You got that one good.
After some back and forth exercises on the half pipe, I move on to a little half turn on a ramp. No problem.
I may have met my fate. They want me to drop in on a mini pipe. Doesn't look very easy.
This kind of wood, like, it still hurts bad, but this is the ramp I lost my tooth on, but still.
It was then that I realized that falling flat on your face sometimes isn't just a metaphor. Sometimes it's real life.
I'm amazed. I didn't think he would do it.
He did good. He did good. He took it out with glory. He fell. That's part of all of it. So he really did good. I'm impressed.
Major wipeout. Let's go to the emergency room.